It's the throwaway lap.
Yeah, made a big correction right there. Got off of turn 4 really good. Putting a lot better lap together here.
See in the bottom right corner of the screen there, the deficit is a little bit behind, and
top of the chart, 1374.
P1 1374.
Definitely got off the corner. Definitely got off the corner there.
This was his pole position run around the 2.5-mile track at over 210 miles an hour, breaking his 1985.
To lasso me back in. I really charged hard in round 2, and actually we weren't going to advance unless I calmed down and just settled into getting the speed out of the car. So just thanks to the guys, 2 in a row for me. I think we're going to be fighting weather with wind, and we'll see how it all plays out. But just really happy right now on Fridays to get 2 poles in a row.
A transition from qualifying at night to running the race during the day.
Worked good in the first round. The second round we had to go out and rerun. Ran a good time and knew that we had something for that final 3rd round, and I got it on my first lap, which felt really good. I still ran 3, hoping to maybe advance a little bit, but all the magic was in that first.
3.657, and here is the guy that has been the bully. He has been the fastest car in practice this morning. Take a look. Jeff Bodine over 196 miles per hour. Can he back it up?
This same race car set on the pole at Charlotte Motor Speedway, a very similar speedway now in configuration to Atlanta Motor Speedway. And obviously he's hoping to do the same thing he did there last month at Atlanta's sister racetrack. QBC4 for Jeff Bodine. Tim Brewer, the crew chief.
Here he comes, the checkered flag. Oh my goodness, did he pick it up? Yes, he did. Take a look, folks. 28.074, 197.478 miles per hour. Wow. Whoa.
Hunger Action Month cars, Chevrolet's been awesome, and I was hoping we could back up what we did in practice, and the lap came together really nicely, and a big difference in the race tomorrow because we know track position is going to be important.
Able to wait and make sure our lap was good enough, so we didn't have to run 3, 4, sometimes 5 laps like other cars had to. So we had a little bit newer tires going into the last run, and so we're 500 laps around this place. So many things happen, so many things change so much.
And got loose and slid up off the VHT, and just kind of ruined the next lap after that because it was slow coming to the next one. So should have been.
Keselowski was 7th until Eric Jones went to 3rd. So now Eric Jones, the only non-playoff driver inside of the top 8. Look at this. Kurt Busch. And a new track record. 26.877.
Attaboy, 87.
That's Tony Gibson on the radio. Today's his birthday. Big day for Tony Gibson. What a birthday present. Kurt Busch goes out and he
cat right here in a 14. Talk about flexing.
You know, I think that's interesting to me, Mike. I think one word that could sum up the 2022 season is unpredictability. You know, we go to Charlotte, the Toyotas are dominant in qualifying. They win the race. We come here, and now it's the Ford's turn.
But I want to go back to that. Yes, they were fast in practice and qualifying. Start the race, they were fast. As soon as it went into 9, they were nowhere to be seen. Kyle Larson, the fastest man on the planet. That 14 car right there was fast in a Ford. And then lo and behold, they wipe each other out, and Toyota comes back and wins the race.
Right.
You just never can figure it out. Unpredictability at its finest.
The Fords were fast at Phoenix, a track that is similar in shape and contour and the way you drive it to this.
I see a 50 here. Oh, he wiggled. Got loose getting in. Washed up the track. Still kept it underneath of him, got it gathered up. Did a good job getting back to the throttle, making the most out of his exit. Still a 50.
Yes. There's that 50, Clint.
Good job, Chase Briscoe. That was close.
Racing, I know they have some IndyCar experience from this track, but if you look at our pole sitters in the past, besides Larson the last 2 years, go back to Jamie McMurray, also driving for Ganassi. So I think Kurt Busch and Kyle Larson are the favorites to win this pole, although a little bit wide off the carousel there.
Pretty wide. I don't know how much that hurt him because there's a lot of room there to get out a little wide, but certainly slows you down a tad.
He's making it up coming into this braking zone into turn 7. Boy, his car's looking good.
Talking about Ganassi's Indy cars, I think they've won the pole here 4 of the last 6 times they've been here. So I know it's an Indy car and it's a stock car, but it's data, it's information.
This is where I think Larson's car is going to really shine because again, his car's not as good in the long runs, but it has that stiffer platform, doesn't lean over as much, carries a little bit more downforce as he comes through these fast sections.
And he's taking advantage of those fast sections too.
Man, all he has to do is get through turn 11. Look at that thing cut late, drive off straight, really nice.
Solid run, solid lap.
Building on it here as he comes out of 11.
What's this going to be, guys?
4.
To the top, 134. A minute 34.5.
Wow, that is a half a second over. Oh, left rear tire on the 20 of Eric Jones.
Today, overdriving getting into turn 1.
It's going to be a blast as we see Eric Almirola, another driver, Kelly, that probably could use a little boost of confidence. Maybe a good qualifying will help the 10 car.
Same goes for the #1 car of Kurt Busch, who just watched his teammate Ross Chastain first off. Kurt, you were here for the tire test not once but twice. How, if at all, did that help you guys?
Well, we were trying to find a durable tire for the concrete because it hadn't been used in over a decade. And so it was really chewing up every tire compound Goodyear had. And so with the combo we found with the Dover right side, Kansas left, the spray, it's completely changed the complexion. And so 4 days of Goodyear tire testing means nothing when you show up when everybody's here. So Matt McCall, all my guys.
You're set to play with. Would you want to make a second run if you're, Rudy Fugle and William Byron here? If you're not in the top 12, or just say, you know what, we'll stay where we're at, save those laps on the tires.
Yeah, I would not run again. We haven't seen anybody really go faster a second time out once they learn the track. They went faster yesterday, Dale, to start a practice. But once these guys know the racetrack, unless you really make a mistake, I would save it. You mentioned, Marty, 4 sets of stickers. But this set of scuffs right here, Junior, I can use in the race. That gives me a 5th set for the race.
And we're hearing from teams that the fall off from 1 lap to 2 is anywhere from a half second to a second. William Byron goes to a 2:11.83. That is an awesome lap. 2:13.84 was fast in practice yesterday with Kurt Busch. So 2 full seconds quicker.
Brad Keselowski won the pole for the Sylvania 300 on Friday with a track record speed, while the winner of this summer's Camping World RV sale.
We had this race circled before the chase started. We felt like last spring our car was not where we wanted it to be in qualifying trim.
Because you get to shift and hit your marks, and it's difficult. So glad I could earn a pole. My first career pole feels great, and hoping to get a first career win. They're all different and fun. So I haven't picked one corner that I like more than the other. Turn 2, is a struggle with me in practice, but
good decision. The grass is enough of a limiter. They really didn't need another limit there.
Yeah, that's a tough lesson to learn yesterday, but good on NASCAR to be willing to make that change.
So the 9 had gone out. Chase Elliott was one of the first to get out on the track, went around and came right back to pit road. So interesting little strategy here. Only 10 minutes for this final round of qualifying as we see William Byron out there trying to put a lap down. Again, fighting for the starting positions 1 through 12, and this is where the pole will be determined.
William is one of 4 drivers that have made the second round in qualifying at both COTA, Road America, and here at Indy. Marty.
Hey, Junior, as we watch William on the racetrack,
no problem at all. Jeff Gordon to the top, 206.558 miles per hour, a 34.85.
They're just so amazing right now, and you don't get around this place that fast without having a really good race car, and we've been bringing great race cars, and I'm every week just bringing great race cars that are capable of doing things like this and be on the Coors Light pole.
I think his crew chief just told him looking good here, so yeah, he got through there pretty decent. A little slower than AJ there.
Now, is that info you would want? Would you want to know that on the backstretch?
I mean, it would be, I don't know, in qualifying when you're trying to get it all, it might be enough to help you finish the lap off clean.
This would be a big statement if he can pull it off.
Gas.
Oh, man!
Not enough. Did he?
He did.
He got it.
He does. That's a big statement for a playoff car to go.